Okay, this is our test review for Chapter 1. You do have a test tomorrow, so make sure that you are studying tonight, and you do have vocabulary tests. So you can either be studying with your chapter vocabulary cards, or you can go into Quizlet and study. First question was the least common multiple of 6 and 8. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to make a tic-tac-toe board. 2 goes into 6 3 times, and 2 goes into 8 4 times. It says least common multiple, so I'm going to circle all 3 and multiply them together. So 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 4 is 24, so your answer is B. Number 2, at a summer camp, there are 40 boys out of 70 campers. What is the ratio written as a fraction in simplest form? So I'm going to do 40 over 70. I'm going to simplify by 10, and I get 4/7. So my answer is H. The table shows the animals at a petting zoo. What is the ratio of goats to the total number? So the total number, I'd add them all up. When I do that, I get 15. Goats, there are 6. So 6 over 15. And you can simplify that by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So your answer is D, 2/5. Okay, these next ones, 4 and 5, we're going to write as a unit rate. That means we're going to divide by the denominator. So I get 3 over 1, which is G. And here I have 20 over 4, divide by 4. I get 5 over 1, which is A. 6, a manatee surfaced for air 2 times in 60 seconds. How many seconds went by before the manatee surfaced the first time if it held its breath for the same rate? So I'm going to put the seconds on top on this one because that's what they want. So I'm going to divide by 2. I get 30 seconds over 1. Our answer is G. We're going to go on to the back. Number 7, Nicholas bought 5 pens for $3. At this rate, how much will he spend on 10 pens? So we got from 5 to 10 by multiplying by 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. Our answer is B. Number 8. This is a little bit of a harder one because we can't get there in one step. The only numbers that can go into 3 are 1 and 3. We don't use 1. So we're going to scale by dividing by 3 first. 3 divided by 3 is 1. And then 1 times 5 is 5. We're going to do the same thing down here. 75 divided by 3 is 15. And then 15 times 5, because that's what we did up there, is 75, which is I. Gina read 120 pages in 4 days. Which reading rate is equivalent? Now, if you look at all of these, none of them end in a 1, but we're going to have to do that one first. So we have 120 over 4. We're going to divide by 4. When we do that, we get 30 over 1. Again, that's none of those there. So we have to figure it out. So if we multiply this by 3, we get 90 over 3. Now, we have 80 over 3, so that one doesn't work. We have 75 over 3, so that one doesn't work. So let's try it again. Let's do 30 over 1. Let's try it by 2 now. So we're going to times by 2, and we get 60 over 2. And 60 pages in 2 days. So our answer is B. Number 10. 5 notebooks cost $20. So we have 20 over 5. I'm going to simplify that by 5. And I get 4 over 1. At this rate, how much would 4 cost? So we need to change this 1 into a 4. So we're going to multiply by 4, and we get 16. So 4 notebooks would cost $16, which is F. 11. According to the key of a particular park map, every 5 inches on the map represents 3 miles of trail. So we have 5 inches over 3 miles. How many inches? So we're trying to find the inches on the top of the map represents 9 miles. So 3 times 3 is 9. And then, so 5 times 3 is 15. So your answer is A, 15. Then our last one, 1 serving of a fruit punch recipe serves 16 people. Which of the following lists the ordered pair, numbers of servings, and number of people served for 1, 2, 3, and 4 servings? So they want number of servings first, not people. So that eliminates G. Now, so your first one would be 116, and that eliminates I. And then we'd have 232, 348, and then 464. So your answer is F. On your test tomorrow, I will be also including putting ordered pairs on graphs, and then we're going to also be putting ordered pairs on a graph, like as in a line, and then you have to tell me what happened to the line. You can use your notes on your test tomorrow. Make sure you are studying.